Greetings. Hope this video finds you well and prospering. Check this out. Got involved with an online panel discussion about black men, black women, passport brothers traveling, going overseas, enjoying themselves. And folks are all up in an uproar on the internet, not getting it. Listen, I was stationed in the Philippines, 1988 to 1990. 19-year-old young man. I went to the Philippines in the United States Air Force, Clark Air Force Base. Right outside the base is Angeles City. 2-hour drive away was Subic Naval Station. At the time, the country was full of military men and women from the United States. And prostitution is legal. This is the circumstances back then. Young ladies, they all in the bars. They all in the bars. They walk in the streets too, but the better ones in the bars. You go into the bar, you might go in and eat something, have a couple drinks, whatever. Young ladies will be all up on the bars and walking around serving food and drinks. You go to the house mom, say, hey, I want to take her home. Okay, $20. $20. This is back in the 80s. Wasn't nothing. Guys was wasting that on whatever. $20. And that was not just for an hour. 8 at night, 9 in the evening. Take her home to your dorm room or your apartment, whatever. I had a bachelor pad off base. Take her back to the spot. Hey, whenever you decide to, or she ready to go the next day, you get her a taxi back to the main gate, or you get her a taxi if you're off base, get her a taxi and send her on her way. Because she has to go on home, get straightened up, whatever she do at home, and get ready for the next evening back at the club or whatever. Unless you go back again and be like, hey, let's hang out another night. This is the pattern. Also in the country, you have women who like American men. This is another thing with these people who really don't understand the passport brother thing. There are actually foreign women who like American men. You never hear that discussed. They think that all the women are just gold diggers. They just want your financial means. Nah. A lot of them want to experience an American men. A lot of them want to experience American brown-skinned men. They love it. I've been to Costa Rica 7 times. A lot of those women say they prefer a brown-skinned man because they deal with their men called the Ticos. They deal with the Ticos, so they want another experience. So in Costa Rica, you have the Caribbean coast side where the Afro-Latinos are in the majority. The Caribbean side, that's pretty much the black side. Deep history about that. It once was a time those individuals in the province of Limon, they couldn't travel to other parts of Costa Rica. It's like 7 provinces. But in Limon, the black brown-skinned folks in Limon couldn't travel to the other parts. So the Caribbean side of Costa Rica is pretty much Afro-Latino, as you would call them. Darker complected. So a lot of the Costa Rican women from all that area, they like to go to Limon to deal with the brown skinned man. That's another discussion, but it's a part of this discussion. So you have to, when people start criticizing and they speaking out of ignorance. They don't really fully know the situation, and they're not really trying to educate themselves on what's really going on and why it is appealing to a man to want to go overseas and experience another country, culture, and woman. How can they arrive at that if only but to be some type of oppressor of the man and try to shame the man into not wanting to go somewhere else and enjoy himself? Hey, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna come back with something else. Passport Bros. I rocks with y'all. I got my passport. I lived in the Philippines for 2 years. I've been to Costa Rica 7 times. Even though I don't trip over those that do. I'm in the video on this. In Costa Rica, you can get a Colombian woman, a Honduran woman, a Dominican woman, a Brazilian. All those types of women come to Costa Rica. They move to Costa Rica just for the sex trade. And the competition is fierce. What's the going rate? $100. $100 for an hour. The local rate for the local men. See, that's another part of it. If people don't think that the local men pay $40, $60. Just like in the United States. You go out here and get you a chick, them funky $40, as they say. Yeah, the rate in Costa Rica, what I've been personally told by the escorts, $100. I said, nah, I got a girlfriend over here. I'm good. Same thing I did in the Philippines. Hey, I tricked off a few times. Go get the little bar fine, get the girl, pay her bar fine, $20. After a while, I said, you know what? That ain't me. I was like, that's not me. I could just have a girlfriend and date her. And they all good with that too. Yeah, but you say, hey, $100 for an hour. Some guys, that is nothing to them. That's nothing to them. Whatever you spend to get to the country wherever you're going, and there's a nice list of sex tourism countries. Yeah. Listen, y'all need to catch up with the world. Trying to shame black men for traveling. Man, that's old news. We ain't studying that. Peace.